Hi, I'm Arna, and this is a continual posting that really came from a great question from Dave from Instagram. Dave has had a real issue with mind chatter going on. He's losing his focus, and I've addressed that in my last two postings. But now what I'd like to discuss is one of the most important things to manifest, and that's after we have intention, is what about if our energy is depleted? So what we need to really look at is what is depleting our energy. So let me tell you the things that you need to look at that's making you tired and energy depleted. Now, of course, eating right and having sleep and exercising are incredibly important, but also, as I've said before, we lose parts of ourself along the way. It happens through outer world situations. When we feel disappointed, we lose our energy. When we have things that don't happen for us the exact way we think they should. Now that word should, we shouldn't use. And that gets us into a trap there. But we lose our precious life force. So it can come from the outside, but let's look at when it's coming from our inside, which in my way of thinking, our inside thoughts are actually creating our outer world reality. So we got to start with the inside. So these are the questions. What are you thinking about yourself? What is your negative self-talk? So I want everyone to go ahead and write down negative thoughts. You know, I hear things from clients like I'm a loser, you know, I messed up, I'm this, I'm that. I mean, things that you wouldn't expect would come from a person, the way they see themselves. And we're going to talk in other postings about why we ultimately have some of these negative thoughts. But for the purpose of answering Dave's questions, he's been so incredibly patient over these last few postings. I think it's really important to bring to consciousness what is your self-talk about yourself. Be honest. So go ahead, grab a pencil or a pen and paper and start writing them down, okay? I want you to write them down one at a time, okay? So let's say you've written all these negative thoughts about yourself. Think of a bank account, and let's call it your energy bank account. Now, take a look at each of these thoughts and put a price on those thoughts. A thought that says, I'm a loser, as an example. How much does it take out of your energetic bank account? And how about the next negative thought that you have about yourself and the next one? So go down the list and assign a dollar figure to this account. And as you get to the end, I bet you that you're going to find yourself -0. In other words, you have gone bankrupt because of your negative thinking. And what I'd like to show you, if you change all of these negative thoughts and you go to the opposite, even if you're not there, and use an affirmation like, I am. If you feel fearful, you can say, I am courageous. And start listing all of these. And now I want you to do a recalculation here. So let's add all of these numbers back up. And I bet you your balance of this energetic bank account is even higher than it started. So if you look at these two balance sheets, where do you want to live with yourself? Do you want to live and bankrupt your energy, or do you want your energy to flourish through positive intention and positive affirmation? The reason this is so important of where you're living with yourself is, number one, your outer world is going to shift as it's a mirror. If you think positively about yourself, your outer world is going to give you positive feedback. So, in terms of focused energy, to clear out negative thought and to transform it into positive affirmation, Dave, will be a wonderful way for you to get focused.